to the mid Welcome to the mid-project presentations of Hornby project on exploratory action research. I am Salome Snehalata and I am mentor of one of the groups under Lakshman sir. And there are 4 teacher researchers. I'm working along with 4 teacher researchers. They are Padma ma'am, Anita ma'am, Shiv Bhargav sir, and Kranti Kumari ma'am. Today, 2 teachers are going to present their work in progress. Padma ma'am has been working on reading skills of her students, and Anita ma'am has been working on developing the speaking skills of her students. So let us listen to Padma ma'am first. I welcome Padma ma'am to do her presentation. Over to you, Padma.
Good evening, all. I am Padma from Vikarabad, and my topic is strategies for reading skills. And before that, I would like to thank LTAP for providing this opportunity to share my views on action research on my topic. And I just request to give me 1 minute to share my screen. Is it visible to you all? Is my screen visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am. Please continue.
So action research on strategies for reading skills. I started this with 15 students of my ninth class. Before going to present, I would like to remind a saying from Joshua J. Marine, saying that challenges are what make life interesting and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. And this saying appears to be so similar to our classroom challenges. Then they are paraphrased like this. Classroom challenges are what make teaching interesting and overcoming them is what makes teaching meaningful. So coming to my background problem, as I teach in remote rural government school, as we all know, which follows regional medium of instruction. As a result of that, lack of exposure to English to my students. As a result, students' reading ability in English is very poor. And it is worrisome to see some of them neither read nor understand the text. So I just wanted to know why the existing teaching practices are not bringing the desirable results. This is the reason that led me to take up this project to understand the difficulties. So my objectives of this teaching research problem is to find out the difficulties that students face while reading the text in English and identify the strategies to improve their reading ability in English. So my main research question is, I just identified this problem. Out of so many problems, I identified this. So my main research question is, what effective teaching strategies will have an impact on reading skills of low proficient students in my class? And I started exploratory phase. For this exploratory phase, I have referred so many things, and to choose the data collective tools and all. Before going to that, I just wanted to focus and take a deeper insight into my problem by focusing exploratory questions like this. What are the reasons for my class 9th regional medium students inability to read the textual passages fluently and confidently, because the main focus of my research is on reading skills. And though some of the students read, some of them won't read, but all of them have problem in reading fluently and confidently. And what problems do they face when they encounter new words, phrases while reading the text? And what are my students' perceptions on the need for improvement of their reading skill? And these are the questions you just can go through. And for the selection of the tools to collect data and details, I have applied qualitative and quantitative data tools. For qualitative, as we know that, which is used the categorical variables like observation and attributions of the things or phenomena. I have used for qualitative data collection tools to know the students' perceptions, feelings, and emotions while they face while reading the text in English. And in order to record those, I have had an informal interview with my students, and with an interactive way, whatever problems are they are facing, those I in an interactive way, I started collecting and noted down. And quantitative data collection tools for questionnaires, even for the teacher's questionnaire and the students' questionnaires are distributed to them in order to note down their uh, uh, feelings. For that, students, as they can't read properly the text in English, I have provided in their mother tongue. Bilingual questionnaire has been prepared and asked them to write whichever language they are comfortable to. And also I invited my colleague to observe my class. Critical review also I welcome from my colleague to observe my classroom transaction. And these are the data collected tools which I have adopted for my teaching research. And the questionnaire, students' questionnaire contained 6 questions. Like I have asked them, do you enjoy reading the text in English, and what kind of text they enjoy reading, and what difficulty they face in reading the text in English, and what do they think hinders their reading. And these are the questions which have been given, and same have been asked even in informal interview with the students. And the questionnaire sample has been provided here. And data analysis. After collecting all these things, I started data analysis. What are their feelings, and what are their perceptions and all. And interestingly, I came to know that for this question, do you enjoy reading the text in English? 96% of students in my class said yes, and 4% said little. And when they were asked about what kind of text they enjoy reading, they said puzzles, poems, picture stories, and all. Puzzles, really 90% of students enjoy. And poems, small poems, 95% students enjoy this. And pictures with stories with pictures also attracted equally. And the difficulty that they face is 85% students said yes, and some of them, just 13% said little, and some of the students who read a bit well, they said no. And here, in their difficulty, again, I just asked them what hinders their reading. Then they came, specifically they mentioned that unfamiliar words, when they come across, they encounter new words that disturbs their reading ability. said by 73%, and 80% students said multisyllabic words troubles them, hinders their reading. And but more than that, 85% students said fear of reading complex sentences. So lengthy texts, in informal interview, they said lengthy texts also disable their reading, hinders their reading, they said. So, and the last question which was posed to them is, how can we overcome this problem? But when this question is asked to them, they came forward, they just started expressing their views, and like pictorial reading they want to uh, read, and it attracts them, it creates interest in them. And conversational text in speech bubbles, they said. Uh, some comic speech bubbles will attract, because maybe the lengthy sentences won't be there, or the text will be in the conversational mode. Maybe that attracts them. And graphic organizers, they don't know the word, but I have included here. But they said puzzles, stories, pictures, poems and all. So 92% and 85%, 87%, 94 and 84% respectively, they express their views on these issues. And with the questionnaire, it became evident that almost all the students enjoy reading the text in English. They love to read easy stories, poems, and puzzles and all attract them. And the factors hindering them is, as we all discussed, that unfamiliar words in the text, inability to guess the pronunciation of multisyllabic words, inability to recognize words in long sentences, and most important thing is fear of reading complex sentences are became evident in this data analysis. Now coming to the teachers' questions, uh, mm, I just asked them by providing these questions in their questionnaire, like what are the factors the teachers think hinders their subject reading ability of the students, and how do they think can motivate the students to read the text? What do they do for their student, for the subject, for the students to improve the reading ability of the students? How do they engage the students to read? And what and also I asked the name the strategies that are applied in the reading process to engage students. And here the teacher's questionnaire has been provided. And the teacher's perspective has shown that most of the teachers said that unable to recognize words. Some rural students are unable to recognize the words, unable to pronounce the words, and too many unfamiliar words found in the text that hinders their reading ability. And as the general thing, like no English atmosphere, that's what the reading ability of the students getting affected. And no purpose. One more thing is the students, the teachers raise this point that no purpose to learn the question language, as in the rural areas there is no exposure to language, and even for the exposure outside is lacking, and due to the poverty, illiteracy of the parents, they are not exposed to any other alternative earning thing outside. As a result of that, they find that no purpose to learn the language. And when they gave the critical review on my classroom transaction, I came to know that I am not providing other source of reading material other than the textbook, and no proper drilling is given to the reading material for the students. And they asked me, told me that to provide simple and easy text with the pictures to the students, so that they'll motivated and interest is created to read the text. activities have to be provided to get them motivated. And now they also said that not properly engaged, the students are not engaged in reading activities. So these are the suggestions or recommendations provided by my fellow colleague who has observed my classroom transaction. Keeping all this in view, I started action phase. Before starting action phase, the steps that I have taken are, like, I have referred a few articles of the fellow English teaching fraternity, and I have watched our ELTA group presentations, and I have read a few more, and watched a few YouTube channels on this particular issue. And the knowledge that I have gained helped me understand the common thinking strategies of reading comprehension, like predicting, visualizing, making connections, summarizing, questioning, and inferring. Whereas I have not chosen all this, a few of them due to the time constraint, and according to the problem of my students and their standard of language, I have chosen a few. And these are the strategies that I have taken in 4 steps. In step 1, pictorial reading, I have taken up in the first phase, then followed by visualizing by drawings and personalizing and localizing the content. Then at the end, I would like to take up, sum up, and reflect and retell. And here, when I come to the pictorial reading, I would like to just say 1 or 2 sentences on this. Pictorial reading really attracts the students. They get motivated to participating in the reading activities, looking at the pictures, and as they mentioned that speech bubbles. In the speech bubbles, they don't find so much long sentences, lengthy sentences, and complex sentences. And the fear of reading huge lengthy passages will be at least addressed. So I have chosen this, and by providing these pictorial reading text with to them, what I have observed is some of the active participants of the class are excited to finish reading fluently and confidently. And others, usually who are passive in the class, are thrilled to see the pictures and try to read. And they are excited. They came forward to uh, um, start reading that. That is really interesting and um, uh, helping and motivating, even inspiring us to take up new strategies so that we can address the challenge, the classroom challenges in this particular area. Then I have taken this visualizing of drawings. Here, what I have observed in the visualizing is teachers who motivate students to visualize settings, characters, and actions in the story. And if we ask them to make drawings or write down about the images that come to their mind, will help them to uh, uh, achieve the uh, required target, I feel. And also what I believe is visualization requires the readers to create an image in their minds of what they read. So the students can construct the image easily and can try to interpret the text, and all these can be achieved, making drawings and all. And my students came forward, and this is the sample of my students who have done this. Most of them have started drawing very well, and they just wanted to provide more and more such activities. I um, I strongly believe this has been achieved um, um, 100%, I can say. And later on in the third phase, I have taken an extract of a, not a lengthy text. Out of that lengthy, I have taken in small chunks, 2 to 3 passages. I break down the content into small chunks, and this is the text sports and games I have introduced. Here I have applied the predicting strategy, which is an approach through which we can use predicting will allow the teachers. It's a reading process which we need to apply. What I gained in the reference of all the articles and all is we can predict at specific points, and also teachers can also predict throughout the text by posing questions. So I started this strategy by posing a few questions at every specific point of the text. I pose questions like this: what does the text say about the games? Why is it essential to empower the young to play games and sports? And I just ask them to share their views about favorite games. And this has been done. I have conducting Zoom meetings with my students once in a while. I just provided this article on the Zoom screen, and this, I was asking informally all these questions and eliciting their responses in their mother tongue, because they are not able to speak in English. So they are coming out with the answers in their mother tongue. This is the process which I have using in the, I can say in the third phase of my, because already we have completed 2 months. In the third phase, I can say this. And immediately after doing this, I also gave importance to make simultaneously providing keywords with the pictures and graphic organizers like this, like asking what is the main idea, and the keywords, wherever they find difficult words, I ask them to underline, and some of the difficult words are provided with the pictures, and some of the difficult which for which I cannot provide, for that I have used bilingual method of giving them in Telugu. This is the sample of that, and table of content. And now personalizing and localizing the content. As I told you that the reading comprehension strategies, like making connections. Here, making connections is also a reading process which helps the learners to activate their prior knowledge and connect the ideas in the text to their real life experiences. So here 3 steps have to be followed. One is text to text, text to self, and text to outer world. This is nothing but this personalizing and localizing the content. When you activate the students' knowledge, prior knowledge. So something is disturbing.
Veerav sir, please mute yourself.
So
yes sir, yes sir.
So in the personalizing and localizing content is making connections, motivating the students to get connected the ideas of the text to the text that they have read before, or the text to their personal experiences, what they have experienced before, or in the current scenario. And also localizing. Localizing is text to outer world. How the ideas in the text is related to the outer world in real life situations. And these are the approaches that in order to connect all these, I just wanted to motivate and use again by posing questions like, do you play any games? They immediately playing games and sports are related to their life. So immediately they can relate to the topic. And how do they feel when they play games? What changes do you experience in your mind and body when you play? Where I just started posing questions and increase the level of questions slowly from the factual to the inference and scaffolding, like and text to out for the text to outer world. I pose the questions like, what kind of games children play in their locality? So in this way, I extracted answers and experiences of the students and making them to relate with the text. And I feel that this will help them to have better understanding and register the topic in their minds. And one more activity that is to be done is the summing up. And still the time is there. I'll just take up that in my last phase of the activity. And now I just conclude that here the world needs more and more teachers like us to overcome the classroom challenges. And for that, we need to work hard, be kind, and amazing things will happen. Thank you. Shall I stop the share?
Yeah.
Sir?
Okay. Thank you so much, Padma ma'am. It's really wonderful. And the effort that you have put into the presentation, making the PPT, as well as the work that you have done is really inspiring, ma'am, for me, and I hope for others also. Thank you once again. And now I invite Anita ma'am to do her presentation.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Sir.
Hello.
Sir.
Sorry
Sir,
for
good
the
evening, sir.
interruption.
Lakshman, sir.
Good evening. Sorry for the interruption. Salome madam.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
So why don't we invite the participants to reflect upon Padma madam's presentation, because the things are very fresh in their mind, no, so that we can get better
I
feedback.
thought we can do it at the end or after both the presentations, but if it is,
It would be
for
good because.
everyone, yeah.
So let us restrict 5 to 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Please, you invite. Right.
Yes, sir. Ma'am, everyone, I hope everyone has listened to this presentation. If you have any questions, please, I invite everyone to put forward your questions, doubts, queries, whatever it might be, your suggestions, comments, whatever it is, please, I welcome everyone to say something. And I'm also very glad and delighted to inform you that Padma ma'am has recently made this presentation in a seminar. Padma ma'am, would you like to share your experience of presenting it in, I think it's in Nepal teacher community?
Yeah. Recently, it has been held in Nepal TFT network, and this has been chosen strategies for the reading skills, and I was very happy to share my views on that platform. I was glad to share along with other intercountry, I can say. This exposure has given me some confidence. Like I am looking forward to participate in many more such events in future.
Yes, ma'am, you will definitely do that. But I would like to know if you were asked any questions there, and what were your responses, and how was.
Since what I felt is this is a reading. This is about reading skills, right? So it's a very basic thing, maybe. I have not encountered many more questions on that because some other critical issues were there. Only the thing is when my presentation was there, they asked about the cultural background of my students, and I could address that issue very well. Not many,
Okay.
to be frank.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. I invite ELTA members now to please ask your questions.
Congratulations, Padma ma'am and Saloni ma'am. And it's really
Thank you,
wonderful
sir.
that you are also collaborating with some people, those who are working with the same. It's really
Thank you.
a great thing that happened. So we are making connections now. So we are connecting with the people not only in our state, we are connecting with the people in our other country also. It's a good sign of our projects. Congratulations on it once again. And particularly, I like the slides that you have made. It's an excellent way of putting the things. And I know that you have worked a lot for doing all these things. And also the strategies that you have designed is really a meaningful and definitely help the students to be engaged meaningfully in the classroom. So that will definitely help them to become better leaders. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else, please?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Vinyadhar sir and TV Rao sir to finish so that then I can take up. So hearty congratulations.
For you, ma'am, actually.
I thought let the elders in the team first take the initiation. Okay. So hearty congratulations, Padma ma'am.
Thank you.
As Vinyadhar sir said, the slides are really good. And it goes without saying that you have done a lot of research. It is completely proved the strategies that you have taken is not just ordinary strategies. It goes to clearly indicate that you have done real research. So I appreciate all the methods adopted by you and wish you all success in future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Padma ma'am. It was a nice work that you have done. The strategies, I to agree with Vinay sir and Nila ma'am. Your strategies are very meticulous and really after research, I think the thorough research might have taken place before picking up the strategies. So I think your research is going well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
I'm fortunate to happen to read a few articles on that, sir. That helped me to gain some knowledge on this aspect.
Yes, the strategies that you have picked and you have you're trying are, I think, very useful for the children to bring out the expected outcomes, I think.
I to believe it, sir. Oh,
Thank you. Go ahead. Congratulations.
thanks.
Any more questions, please?
Hello.
Question, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So really, I am very proud to have such a very disciplined and very meticulous teacher researcher in our group. Really, it is. I feel it is a great privilege to me that I have got a good opportunity to work with such a wonderful teacher and active classroom practitioner. There was now we could see lot of improvement in Padma Madam's presentation. Really, she prepared very well, and she could do her best, and lot of improvement is seen. I think this is the fourth or fifth time. I think this is the fifth presentation from Padma Madam. For each presentation, we could see a lot of change. So that is actually needed. That is actually expected through this action research. So when we change ourselves, then our automatically our actions will also get changed, and our perception will also be changed day by day. That is the primary motto of this action research. Padma Madam, you succeeded in that okay aspect. So one more thing, can I? So if it is possible, can you show your research topic, madam? Can you share?
Shall I share, sir, once again?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, one second. Give me a minute. So this is the,
Yeah,
these are the objectives.
Right. Okay. So just actually, this is when we invite some reflections from our participants. It would be better if it is shared in the screen, so that they'll recollect what we have discussed. That is why I asked you to just share the screen again. And one more, I'm really, I feel it is your presentation is interesting. Even all the teacher researchers, I request, because this is innovative kind of PPT. So if you could say how you prepared this, it would be very nice and informative to others. They also try to prepare in such a way. So that is a very it's looking very interesting, and so we need to make a little bit change in our topic too, madam. We shall discuss later.
Okay.
So we will make some changes in our research topic also. So when we discuss, we will finalize that research question also. Anyway, congratulations, madam. Thank you, and please go ahead with the equal spirit.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
So please let us know how you could prepare this presentation. In what tool have you used?
Before throwing some insights on this, I have prepared usual Google Slides for my PPT. Whereas when I was participating in TFT presentation, I was not satisfied with the background slides and all. That was pricking me a lot during that time. When the research has been done, I have invested a lot of time to address each and every issue that I have taken up in my class, but the slides were not satisfactory. In the last moment, I went to go slides, like earlier one of our participants, Shiva Bhargav sir, used that, and we all appreciated for his slides and all. Then I just explored in that, and I found this and started doing all that. This came very well, actually.
Okay, madam. Thank you. So, okay, Salome, madam, you can continue.
Sir, it's Anuradha, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, can I?
Yes, ma'am. Please continue.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. It's Anuradha from Neela Madhavi's group, sir. Congratulations, Padma ma'am. Your research process went very well, ma'am. It's very clear, and I'm very fortunate to hear to your research process. So that really it's inspirational also, and for the new research teacher like me, so that looking your wonderful presentation, I can improve a lot, and it will have a great impact on us for research teachers so that we can improvise, ma'am. Congratulations once again, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Anuradha madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
The ELTA will provide you many more such opportunities to improve, keep improving ourselves.
No, okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, Anuradha ma'am. That's what it is, a combination of a suitable platform as well as committed teachers. Both there's a combination of both the things here, and great things will definitely happen. There's a lot of learning happening from one another. And it is Padma ma'am's like desire for perfection. That's what we can see here. It is really very motivating for all the rest of us. So congratulations, Padma ma'am, once again.
Thank you, Sneha. This is win-win situation on this platform, as I said earlier, that always we should appreciate that for ELTA providing such opportunities and bringing the like-minded on the same platform. This is always everywhere. I just highlight this point. Like-minded is brought on platform to exploring and inspiring each other, and committed to the work. You will find all well-talented people in this group, actually.
Okay, ma'am. If there are any more questions, one last question we can take. Okay, if there are no questions anymore, we can go forward for Anita ma'am's presentation. Anita ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah. Welcome, you can do your presentation.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Good evening, all of your ELTA fraternity. Sir, it's a D-Day for me because for the first time I'm presenting my whole work directly. So please support me and suggest me. And before entering into my presentation, I'm very thankful to Snehalata ma'am and Lakshman sir and my co-researchers and Sampath sir, Vinay sir and all super mentors here over here. Thank you, sir. Let me share my screen, please. Actually, some network issues there with me, right? I'm entering with mobile, sir. Okay. Yes. Salome ma'am.
Yes,
Is my screen? Yeah. Is my screen shared?
no, ma'am, not yet.
Ma'am, could you help me to open my?
If you forward it to me, I can open it from here.
Yeah, already forwarded, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, it was there. Okay, sure. I will go with slides then. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Have you found my presentation, ma'am?
Yeah, give me a second, ma'am. I'll open it. Yeah, you
Oh.
have started. Yeah. Presentation now.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes. Good evening, all of you, all the elders over here. Ma'am, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. You're audible. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Okay. Right. But my screen is very little to me, right? Okay. So I want to start my presentation with this quote because I liked it and I thought it is very relevant to my presentation. So it is very pleasant to see the grass will be green. So I want to make my student to communicate in English perfectly fluently. So I have taken this, ma'am, and I'm moving next to my slide. So as you all of you know, our super mentor is Lakshman sir and Salome ma'am, and I'm Anita Munrati from ZPHS Indiranagar, Siddipet Urban. So this is about me, and I want to know what are the effective techniques to improve students' speaking skills in English. So, because all of us know that communication is a weapon, with that weapon we can lead the world. I believe in that, but I want to try my students also do the same. So I started exploring these things in my regular TLP sessions. And when I entered into EAR, so my background problem is this one. So though my school is located in urban area, majority of the students are coming from government schools, and a few students are coming from private schools. So I wanted to develop my communicative skills by involving them in various interactive activities. So when I have gone through this, just when I have gone through some questions, informal talks, and my classroom observation, I observed that are unable to speak and not coming forward in my TLP session, and also outside of my school also, and in school premises also. So I wish to understand why my students are unable to communicate in English. So this question, with this question, I entered into this exploratory action research project, ma'am. So then I have taken this question. So how can I improve my students' speaking skills in English? So my purpose, my objective is two objects I have taken. So to find out why my students do not respond in English, I mean to say most of my students are unable to speak in English in TLP session. So, and with that, I want to find out what are the techniques, effective techniques to improve my students' speaking skill in English. So for that, I posed these explorate. I have chosen these three exploratory questions. So the first one is, I want to know the English learning or speaking, ESA, English speaking atmosphere at their home. I want to check with this question. And what are the problems do my students face when they were asked to speak in English in my classroom? So I want to know the difficulties while speaking in English. So and the third one is, if so how do my student wants to improve their speaking skill? So questions data I collected. Before my reflections initially, what I thought initially, I thought that research is nothing but documentation of some collected data from various resources. And initially, I afraid that a colleague's observation was considered negatively early. So earlier, I thought like that, and I haven't focused seriously on classroom activities to improve speaking skill among my students. So later on, after getting into EAR, I changed my opinion, my perception, that we can do something. And in this occasion, this is not exaggeration to say that my mentor, Salome Madam, and co-researchers and Lakshman sir have supported me a lot. I faced two challenges. Initially, I was confused to follow the steps to start my research work, and I couldn't get clarity to how to assess my students' ability to speak in English in present pandemic situation. And after that, Salome Madam helped me a lot and guided me. So with that encouragement, I started. So I selected tools and to collect the data, basically questionnaires. So I want to know the students' opinion through Google form. So I sent Google form to collect the data from student side, and teachers' perceptions are also collected through Google forms. And informal talk with students and video transcription of TLP session. I in November and December, before one day for our second lockdown. So I have taken a video. So with that, I all these data I collected to analyze my data. So after that, this is the video of my TLP session, sir. But it may take time. Yeah. So this is the data. I couldn't open it in this mobile, sir. I will post in our group. Yeah. So according to the Google Forms, these are the 14 students. They said all the things. When I asked them, do you like to speak in English? Then 100% students said, yes, we want. Of course, everyone wants to speak in English. And then for the second question, do you understand? Let me zoom in. Do you understand your teacher's words in the class? They said yes. And after that, for third question, can you speak in English fluently and confidently? Then you can see here the percentage of the students. And also the fourth question, are you facing any difficulty while speaking in English? So 64% said yes. So then I posed some questions. What are the problems? What are the problems facing while speaking in English? So so here are the responses from my student side. So many problems they are mentioned here. So grammatical mistakes, and sometimes words are very difficult to speak. So fear of speaking misspelled words, and like this they answered. And after what they want, actually, that is my 10th question. What are the activities you wish from your teachers to develop your English speaking skill in English? So for that, 50% of the students said talk about their favorite person or place and thing. So so based on this, I tried. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So here we have again, and so teachers' responses are also collected here. Yeah. So through Google form, I collected all these things, sir. So yet teachers responded. I'm very thankful to them. Thank you so much. And so according to teachers' perceptions and students' responses, I came to know that. So I analyzed the data and interpreted that. So every student wants to speak in English, and they can understand teacher words, but lack of confidence, lack of learning language, learning atmosphere at their home, and when they were asked in the class to speak in English, they are hesitating to speak in English. They have given so many reasons for that, and 93% students want to improve their speaking skill. And according to the teachers' questionnaires and students' questionnaires and a TLP video, I decided to plan my TLP session according to the needs of my students. Actually, I want to mention here in my TLP interactive video transcription. Actually, I want to show that, but I couldn't do that. So with that, I came to know that I have to change my administrative behavior. I observed in that. So I decided before asking questions, I should create some interactive atmosphere to speak freely with familiar and joyful activities. After that, I should go with the questioning. So interaction. Then again, I decided giving enough time with that transcription, video transcription. I came to know that I haven't given enough time to respond. So I should give enough time to analyze and discuss among themselves in pair and like group activity. So, and creating a language speaking atmosphere inside and outside of the class, and in school also it should be there. And I planned to introduce interactive activities like yes, these activities I want to interact in action phase. So I believe that recitation of familiar their favorite rhymes and poems make them involve in the classroom session. So initially I want to uh, introduce this one at the very beginning, one session, and after that, so these are the activities I want to introduce. Actually, online classes are going on in our class, and I have selected 20 students. Among those 20 students, I can interact with them anytime. 15 students are there. So with these group of students, I want to implement my action phase after this. So in upcoming days. So this is about my plan of action. And so this is my first slide when I prepared my PPT in April, I think. So I want to, I'm not suggesting, but I thought it is very useful. So so we have a number of, as Padma ma'am said, so we have n number of material to browse. So I want to give the best solution with the help of you people, because you have well experience in this field. So I want to know more from you. So I believe that every teacher researcher should be a self-motivated and optimistic one. So these are from my side, and thank you very much. And please, I need your suggestions and support. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Salome, ma'am. Thank you, all the ELTA fraternity over here. Thank you so much. Salome, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anita, ma'am. It's really very nice to listen to your presentation. It shows the deep insights that you got through your research. We may be well experienced, we may be good, but you are the best person to solve the problem of your classroom. No other expert can solve your problem. So it is you should have the confidence and the determination to solve the issue. That's it, ma'am. You are already capable and you're already have done a great work, and you're almost near to finding an alternative strategies to your classroom issues. So congratulations once again, ma'am. Now I
Thank you.
request everyone present here to please come forward and give your valuable suggestions, ask your questions, and encourage Anita, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Okay,
Salome ma'am.
Anita ma'am, I
Ma'am.
like the kind you keep introspecting yourself at every stage. So
Thank
you are through your slides and through your findings at every stage. I've observed that you are introspecting into yourself. At the same time, looking for sources. So with these two, and with your mentor and super mentor behind your back, you will go and have a wonderful journey.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes,
Good
ma'am.
evening, everyone. This is Shyam Sundar Reddy, sir, Warangal.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Salome ma'am and Padma ma'am, Anita ma'am.
Thank you.
Your enthusiastic explanation, very excellent. You are doing a great job. Even though Anita ma'am just having a little device in her hand, she could complete her presentation, mid-project presentation. Nicely, she had handed over to Salome madam, and she completed nicely. And the enthusiastic way of your project making is also very nice. And we can simply observe that what the program is going on with you and with your students, how you are active and proactive to take part in this work. So, though having excellency, the hard work is main. There is, we know that practical knowledge is very valuable than the theoretical knowledge. You are doing practical work. All the persons who are joining here and taking part in this are practically working. So we can say an ounce of practical, the theory knowledge is some tons of value of some tons of practical knowledge. So that all experts and all persons are doing now. So very nice presentation of Padma and Anta ma'am, and congratulations to Salome ma'am and Lakshman Mangara.
Thank you, sir.
Super mentors. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Anita madam.
Good evening, ma'am.
Your enthusiasm and zeal for the perfection is really appreciable, madam. At every point, it can be seen easily, and your efforts are really visible in each slide. And your implementation process is also really inspiring, madam. And keep up the spirits, and we'll successfully complete action research by the end of this month, in the sense the coming month. And we'll come with the fruitful results, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Anita ma'am. Your
Thank you, sir.
presentation proves your committed and persuasiveness and commitment towards the project. even amidst of all these problems. You have been doing well. Go ahead. Congratulations. And I congratulate Salome ma'am also for guiding you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any more questions?
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Lakshman. Congratulations, Anita ma'am. Really. So I second each and every word of Neelu Madhav madam to you. Really great change is seen in your presentation, and you are working without looking at the destination. That is very, very important. Now you are not looking at your end point, but you are working the journey which you are doing is very important, and the hard work is seen. I think this is your fourth presentation, if I am not wrong. Lot of change is seen, and I was attracted by the picture, time for change in your presentation. That really, I think, not only attracted by, I was attracted, many of our participants must have been attracted by that picture. So, though as you incorporate such kind of pictures, they make much difference in your presentation. We will certainly, you have mentioned so many strategies for improvement of speaking skill among your children. We will certainly narrow down and choose the best strategies for improving that skill. So anyhow, please go ahead with the same spirit.
Thank
Okay,
you,
ma'am.
sir.
Thank
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your guidance and support.
Thank you, sir. Vishnu, sir. Thank you for joining.
Good evening,
Even-
ma'am. Sorry for joining late.
All right,
Just
sir, no problem.
just relieved from my
Online
patient.
class.
Okay, so I couldn't witness your valuable presentations today. So anyhow, hearty congratulations to Salome ma'am and our team members, Anita ma'am and Padma ma'am.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
all the best
Thank
to
you,
you for
sir.
the
We miss
future
your
project.
presence.
Actually, I'm feeling very sorry to miss your valuable presentations.
We miss you, sir. We miss your presence.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much, ma'am. So all the best to you for your future presentations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Santa ma'am. I would like your
Thank you, sir.
presentation and particularly the suggestions for the future. Keep doing good work. And one more request from all of you that so just share your PPTs so that we can update our presentation.
Sir, it is not audible, sir, your voice.
Please come closer to your device, Mr. Vinay.
I can tell. Vinayda sir wants you to share the PPTs.
Yes, yes.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Yeah. Only thing, one request is that share your PPT so that I can add these PPT links with the collaborative document.
Okay, sir.
Because
Okay.
if you forget this week and I didn't remember and you will also forget. So do it immediately.
I will do.
And start recording, documenting also.
Okay,
And
will do.
shall we-
Almost.
one more request is that shall we plan the mentors presentations, because mentors have to finalize their research question, the data tools and their exploration and other things. So is it okay for mentors? If it is okay, then when we will plan that?
Yeah, it is okay for me.
Time, date, after 50 days, after 1 month, like that.
Next week also we can.
Even mentors, super mentors, even myself, I will also take one topic.
Yeah.
Like that. So all the
We need
mentors,
2 weeks time we need, sir, then we can
2 weeks. Okay.
meet.
After 15th, 16th August.
After
Okay.
16th. Okay, right.
Yes, sir.
So let's start working now. Because after 15th,
Vinay, I will
we do the
also
presenting.
I will
Huh?
also present on 15th of August.
Okay, right. That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you all. Thank you very much for your presentations. We will meet tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Salam ma'am, when will you meet?
Yes, sir. Two more teacher researchers are there, sir. I'll just confirm with them. It may be tomorrow or day after tomorrow, sir, according to their convenience. I'll inform you, sir.
Okay. Dhiraj sir, yours maybe on Friday.
On Saturday, we plan.
Yeah. Okay. On Saturday. So shall we wind up the session?
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank
Hello.
you all. Thank you all once again. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Lakshman.
Hello, Sampath. Just 1 minute. Today, two teacher research from our group have presented, and really it's wonderful to have nearly 25 teachers were there in the beginning, yet 14 are right now. Really, this is a very good figure, and this shows that they are all ready to change themselves, and they are ready to work with other teachers and learn new things. So please do continue your support in our future endeavors. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Thanks once again.
Thank you once again. And do please join for our other teacher researchers presentations also. Thank you.
Thank you. On Saturday,
Thank
we'll give updates. Thank you all. Hearty congratulations to all. Thank you. I've done the meeting.
Thank you.